Good morning, everyone. I wish to extend a special welcome to our distinguished alumni, former faculty and their families, and thank you to all our friends, including those watching virtually, and to our current students and faculty who are here. This great turnout. I'm Mary Hall. I'm the director of the Kahlert School of Computing. Through a generous donation from the Kahlert Foundation, we became the Kahlert School of Computing in November of this year. Please join me in welcoming Heather Kahlert, Vice President of the Kahlert Foundation.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today we celebrate the 50th anniversary of computing at the University of Utah, and tomorrow the IEEE milestone event. I am just in awe of the pioneers from computing, computer graphics, computer science, computer innovation, and the pioneering women in computing in this room. I am honored to be here representing my family and the Kahlert Foundation. My grandfather, Bill Kahlert, founded the Kahlert Foundation in 1991 with a vision to improve lives by supporting organizations and their leaders who make a positive impact in the communities. The foundation has supported healthcare, youth programs, support for veterans, human services, and education. Since being here in this state, one of my grandest passions and primary goals has been to improve the digital literacy of all students in Utah, regardless of their decided major. The Kahlert Initiative on Technology was started in order to meet this most important need, which offers students from all backgrounds the opportunity to earn a digital literacy certificate. I believe that in order to continue to strengthen the state's economy and economic future, we must be sure that the next generation have the necessary tools to push the digital envelope, as so many of you here have done. Last fall, in an effort to support one of the state's most valued economic engines, the Kahlert Foundation made its largest donation to date to name the Kahlert School of Computing. As the Vice President of the Kahlert Foundation, I am proud to be here with all of you as we celebrate the glorious past, amazing present, and what I'm sure will be the astounding future of one of the country's top-ranked computer science departments. Yeah. I want to thank all of you and the University of Utah, the Kahlert School of Computing, for giving me the opportunity to be here with you today. In particular, Dean Rich Brown and Dr. Mary Hall on the wonderful team here at the university. Let's clap for them, because they're amazing. On behalf of my family and the Kahlert Foundation, we are honored to be a partner and to be in the community with all of you all. As the famous research engineer Theodore von Karman once said, "Scientists study the world as it is. Engineers create the world that has never been." We are excited to see the mind-blowing creations that the graduates of this wonderful school will make in the years ahead. And okay, one last quote from one of our most famous alums: "To infinity and beyond." Thank you all.
Thank you, Heather, for that, and also thank you to the Kahlert Foundation. Today and tomorrow, we celebrate the impact of our program's historical accomplishments, and we reflect on how this rich past continues to inspire us. For the computing historians in the audience, we prepared for this event by combing through the university archives, as well as our file cabinets in our storage room, to really look back and figure out when things happen. We clarified dates, and we learned some things we'd long ago forgotten. So the streaming video you just saw as you were coming in used content from the archives from the Dave Evans collection. And the display panels that are over there in the room, they were actually created a decade ago for the premier high-performance computing conference. So that's why you see high performance a lot on them. and when it was in Salt Lake City, and we keep reusing them, and I encourage you to take a moment to go look at them, and especially if you're one of the people who's on them. So my introduction is a timeline for computing at the University of Utah. or as the locals call it, the U. Before there were education and research programs, there was a computer center which was founded in 1958. The Computer Center was a service organization for the university run by the College of Engineering and primarily to support research. By the early 1960s, the Computer Center had 30 full-time staff, and many science and engineering departments were already teaching programming. Yay. In 1964, this person on the slide, William Viavant, joined the university, and he was tasked with providing guidance on moving computing forward at Utah. He quickly became the first director of the Division of Computer Science in the Electrical Engineering Department. And he introduced BS and MS degrees in computer science in 1964. In the degree proposal quoted here, Viavant was already envisioning the future need for a standalone CS department. A year after this, David Evans, a Utah physics PhD, was recruited from the UC Berkeley faculty to come home. As a new CS division director and also the computer center director as well, it was Evans who established a world-class research program. A large contract from Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA, made it possible for Evans to establish a center of excellence in graphics and interactive computing. You'll hear a lot about that, a little bit about that today and a lot about that tomorrow. We owe so much of our identity and our strengths to Evans' original research vision. So I want to share some of his own words from early days of the program. So this first set of quotes is from the May 1968 issue of UTechnic, which was the engineering student magazine. This is the all-computer issue, and it highlighted Evans and the program. And so you can see from these quotes, and keep in mind this is 1968, Evans was imagining a world where computers were ubiquitous, and they were a research tool that enhanced human creativity, and they aided collaboration between people. Also, the research cross disciplines. In this issue, it highlights research in computer-aided architectural design, manufacturing, biophysics, surgery, and many other fields. The ARPA contract was named Graphical Man-Machine Communications, and this is the cover of one of the semi-annual reports from that project that are in our library. The summary of the project goals highlights a focus. It was on interactive and real-time computing and support of creative work. We're thrilled that members of the Evans family are participating in the event today. The earlier vision of a standalone CS department was finally realized in 1973, 50 years ago, which is why we're here today, by the next CS division director, Anthony Hearn. This step was actually part of a reorganization of the College of Engineering and the College of Mines and Mineral Industries, and it was prompted by the State Board of Higher Education, as you can see from the proposal. The next change came in 2000, when Tom Henderson, the department chair, led the creation of the School of Computing. The change from computer science to computing and the expansion to being a school acknowledged the breadth of the research beyond the boundaries of computer science. The graduate curriculum saw the introduction of computing degrees in addition to computer science degrees, and these had specialized tracks. Today we have 9 tracks. This renaming facilitated our organization to amplify the interdisciplinary path that had already been started by David Evans. And the faculty size reached approximately 30 by this time. And that brings us to the current academic year, which has been another pivotal moment in history that I think people will be talking about at the 100th anniversary. I'm honored to be the first director of the Kahlert School of Computing. So the student population is in a period of rapid growth, and it's outpacing national patterns, which have also been growing for some time. Our faculty size this year is 63, and we have at least 7 more faculty scheduled to join in fall 2023. We've recently broadened our program and student population by adding 2 new undergraduate degree programs in data science and software development. And we're looking forward to moving into a new home in a few years, the John and Marcia Price Computing and Engineering Building. Yeah, so we're honored to have members of the Price family here, and also, as you can see, we have not only the beautiful pictures of the building, but also floor plans over here on the right, so when you have a break, if we give you one, then you can go take a look. So we're very proud of our history, but even so, we're energized by the prospects for our future. So that concludes my overview, and now we'll start the first panel discussion.